Amandla. My comrades.
Amanga.
As as introducer, kutaphuma kuliphi office bese sebakhuluma ke mhlambe sibanikeze memorandum bathi bazayisayinela.
Angasiko siyabaxosha.
Yebo, sikhona ninjani na?
Igama lami ngumandisi, the assistant minister.
Elami igama nginguthumisanga Sikhonyana. Messenger office ka minister.
Next one.
Mampurukoma lo office ka minister nayo. Kodwa bakethi uminister ke kwangoku no DG. They are engaged in some official engagement in Cape Town.
Thetha kalokho mthela.
Okay, njengoba senizwile uminister ubusy ngento echarter, ubusy necommunity yaseKapa namhlanje kwi consultation, so abekho no DG. Kodwa bazobuya bathume thina ukuthi sizoyilanda le memorandum yini bazoyifumana sexa sebabuyile.
Yini pho baqale basithumela nge-security?
Banithumele nge-security?
Yeah. Mina senabesibili.
No, i-security abayithumeli. I-security xa kuvela into ezinje kufuneka beze bazobona ukuthi kuqhubeka.
Awuthena uthunyiwe.
We were not aware of that, but we can check.
So, comrades, this is Amadiba Crisis Committee Xolobeni. You know what happened there, and I'm sure you're aware of the court proceedings. And there's also in solidarity, mining affected communities who are also raising the same grievances, which about things that are happening throughout the whole country, and hence the campaign for the right to say no. So the comrades are going to read before you. The comrades are going to read before you the memorandum and the cards that the comrades are having, and will appreciate if everything could be taken straight to the minister and to the DG. Thank you, comrade.
Thank you, as the our memorandum is written like this: the right to say no. A memorandum of our demands to Department of Minerals and Energy, Tuesday, 24th April 2018. We representatives of mining affected communities across South Africa are gathered here in Pretoria in solidarity with Amadiba Crisis Committee, which is saying no to mining. We came from to the communities of Amalaheni, Middelburg, Morefeng, Newcastle, Empangeni, Dipalale, Mokopane, Beckersford, Murupeng, Great, Somkele, Fuleni, Mutse, Sasolberg, etc. It's quite a lot of them. We came from communities that, like our brothers and sisters in the Amadiba, who oppose mining on their land. We came with one voice. We say no to mining. The Amadiba have been saying a very loud and clear no since the early 2000s, but a long line of ministers and senior officials in the Department of Minerals and Energy, as well as the Minister of Rural Development and Land Reform and the Australian company, we have refused to listen. Instead, government has violated its own laws, interim protection of informal land rights, and accepted multi-application to mine despite community opposition. Government has also failed to investigate and bring to justice the killers of Sikosipi Bazuka Khatebe, who has been gunned down on the 22nd March 2016 for his leadership. the lives of community who say no are cheap and expendable. We say no to mining. We communities to be affected by mining have the right to development, to the development that meets our needs, not the interest of the government and cooperatives. We fought for the right to vote as basic democratic right, and we fight now for the democratic right to determine our own future. We say no to mining. Mining and the big infrastructure that comes with it, like roads, railway lines, and bridges, and sports and power stations that are offered by mining companies, and that government destroy our land, our livelihood, our health, our communities, and also came with a demand for us that we need to exchange our land. We communities living on the land, which nourishes our bodies and spirits, are told that we are standing in the way of progress and development. Which sort of development is this that steals our land and water, makes us sick and divides our community? We say no to mining. These are demands to the Department of Minerals and Resources. You have ignored a legal judgment and trampled on our right to participate in the writing of mining charter. We are the communities that carry the price of mining. We demand our right to be heard, our right to be integral, part of the decision-making process, and for voices and interests to shape the charter. The minerals and petroleum resource development must be reformed, include the free, prior, informed, and continuous consent of communities through the life of a project. Communities should be informed about the full range of impacts of the proposed project before and during decision making. They should not be coerced or threatened to accept the project. Any attempts on the part of the government officials, company representatives, or traditional leaders to corrupt or unfairly influence decision-making should be exposed and heavily penalized. The right of consent should be continuously so that communities can withdraw consent at any time during a mining project. The decision-making process of customer communities shall be recognized, respected, and upheld. The Interim Protection of Informal Land Rights Act protects the rights of customary communities who own the land in common. This legislation is regularly undermined by government, by companies, and by traditional leaders who disrespect the tenure rights of occupiers and the customary decision-making process of these communities. The custodians, kings, and chiefs are not the owners of the land and have no authority to dispose of or make development decisions which do not involve decision-making by all members of the community according to customary rules and procedures. IPIRA must be respected and enforced. All forms of violence, death, threat, violence, or the threat, therefore rape, and the threat, therefore, and assassination used to coerce community decision in favor of the mining should be condemned in the strongest terms by government. Those cases shall be fully investigated, and the state shall seek prosecution to the full extent of the law by those found culpable. Government must send out the strongest message that intimidation and violence to force particular outcome would not be tolerated. Communities say no to mining because they live on the land, and this is often their only form of livelihood. Many communities value their rural life and enjoy a historical relation to the land, which is cultural and spiritual. This relationship should be respected and supported. This is not to say that communities do not want external support for their development. They want basic services, education and healthcare infrastructure that support the development of local livelihoods, and the state investment in employment creation. Local, provincial and national government departments should regear their priorities to support the development people want and need. All social and environmental impact assessment should be undertaken by consultants employed by the state and selected by communities. We call for the inclusion in the MPRDA of an independent, accessible, speed and effective grievance or redress policy and mechanism to address community concern throughout mining processes. We communities from across South Africa, standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters of the Amadiba, stand united in defense of our right to say no. Thank you.
Phansi nge-mining, phansi.
Phansi.
Asiyifuni mine, asiyifuni.
Asiyifuni. Say something about Lutzville West Coast, where MSR Thorman are mining. They violate our rights. This department mustn't grant them another license. You must come and see how poor we are. They don't give us jobs and they chase away our workers when they join the union. So don't grant MSR Thorman another license. They must go back to Australia. We can feel the pain and we can talk about it because realities happen in the West Coast. So why they want license to mine in Xolobeni? So we want the Australian company out of this country. So Lutzville is also going to have an uprise. We start today there in Saldana, where the minister is. We're going to end up in Lutzville, Kukenam. We want them out of this country.
Manta. Bahlekazi ababekekileyo esibabekileyo sizocela ke ukuninika ezincwadi ezincane nazo zihamba nezinto nizazifunda zinemiyalezo zonke asizuzifunda kuphi sizawuninika nihambe nozifundela sonke njengoba siziphethe zibhaliwe ziyayisho into exela lapha ngaphakathi into esiyishoyo nje yethi umhlaba siyawusebenzisa siyalima kuwo mawungambiwa ke umhlaba owalelwa ngotatomkhulu ngo-1950 ube esisizukulwane nangoku sisalwela umhlaba owalelwa ngo-1950 kuba umhlaba masikwazi uba nesizukulwane esilandelayo sikwazi ukuxhamla. Yiyo le nto sithi sicela nibamba.
Abahlekazi into esizoyicela la akuliwa sicela indlebe nje kuphela thini ke nisenza abantu njengoba sithumela.
Yes, and they also charge us against us. When we speak about our problem with them, they charge us. I'm facing a slip suit now. That's wrong. Freedom of speech. I'm not recognized.
Utazokwazi ukugqoka i-overall azotshala nathi.
Ngicela ke ningazifaka emgomeni.
Njengoba sisizile akekho namhlanje kodwa uzosixa seyibuyile
Esikhonzeleka kuminister sesodibana sawuhlangana le Newcastle.
Okay,
Obuyile lapho bangasizana. Balebala ukuhlangana nabantu sizombona. Yani sicheckele imine lapha ikhwezi. Kwezi
Siyabonga bafethu.
Tshela mhlekazi ne?
Ya siyabonga nisisele kuminister nakuStem kwena sesiyabonga. Thank you.
Sorry.
Mata!